to May's edition of First, in our second year of being a comedy night, which is pretty cool. I've heard nothing, so let's see how this goes. I am Mabel Slattery. Just a disclaimer, just to start off with, I do have a bit of a stammer, so I don't know, just try and think if it's 10% extra free. Anything really. Anything that will get you through. Yeah, I don't know, what's been going on at the moment? Local elections have started. I hope we all know who we're voting for. I sincerely don't. My dad! Voting for your dad. Is your dad running again? Fantastic. Well, what more could we want? A beardy green in the council. That's what he is, though. He's the epitome. My friend's dad is the epitome of people that should be in the Green Party. He likes farming as a botanist and has a massive beard. Those are the only criterion. Do you have a beard? You're in. Don't you want to hear about my politics? No, look at the beard. Yeah, local elections coming up, and yeah, we have a lot of politics is a bit weird down here. We have Mabel who are the party for Cornwall, and their argument is that Cornwall not only be given more rights, you know, like in terms of the UK, but also that it should completely break away and be a separate nation from England. And I think this is an absolutely fucking terrible idea. And I can tell you why. But basically, you know, all you need to look at to realise that it's an awful idea is because we're fundamentalists. Look at the last time we tried to rebel against England. This was in 1497, which they marched up to London via Bristol and Salisbury. Who the fuck was in charge of that fucking route? Seriously! So just the guy going, I know it says it somewhere. To London! Where are we? Bristol. To London! You know, I think at that stage, there shouldn't even have been a battle. They shouldn't even have granted them the honour of a battle. They should have just come out of the gates and gone, sorry, Cornish, you should have been here 3 days ago. What the fuck are you doing? And then, I'm sorry, you what? No. If you can't read a map, you can't have a country. Bye-bye. You know, it's not just... And this trend carries on, chock full of mentalists. Not even, you know, the medieval period, not even as far back as that. Another example of a complete brilliant Cornish mentalist is a guy called John Stephen Hawker. Now, John Stephen Hawker was a preacher, Methodist preacher from Bodmin. And he was one of those fire and brimstone kind of crazy standing in a pulpit. You're all going to hell, we hate you! Come, love our God. His congregation absolutely hated him. His congregation hated him so much they just went fucked off to another church. And so he had no one left in his church. But it's okay, because he got around this by making cardboard cutouts of his congregation and putting them in the church instead. I no word of a lie. And what I like best about that is that at some point he's clearly gone, well, I can't preach to no one, that'd be weird. People would laugh at me. Cardboard cutouts, that's more normal. You know, I'm literally... Sorry?
Prepared for hell. Flammable materials.
I'm just going to look at you like that. I have no comeback for that. And let's face it, if God then allows a fire of the cardboard cutout congregation, I think it's his way of telling the guys that he really shouldn't be preaching. If leaving if your congregation leaving is not enough, then you build cardboard cutouts and they catch fire spontaneously. Then I think that's a sign, isn't it, really? But clearly he's just gone, well, my congregation left. Do you consider this might be a sign from God that you're not cut out to be a preacher? No, it just means I need to try harder. Where are the scissors? But you know, like, I mean, I do feel bad. I feel very bad, you know, taking the piss out of it. I mean, it is, you know, it's where I'm from, you know, it's where I live, all this kind of thing. And I think, you know, there are a lot of really good things about the Cocker Cornish that, you know, deserve a lot more press. You know, like the Cocker Cornish, really romantic people. Did you know in the Cornish language there are 10 ways to say I love you? And no word for no. Actually, rapists, basically, aren't we? Yeah. Although, give us at least we are romantic rapists. We may do the deed, but we'll present you with a hamper or something first. You know, all the normal things: for flowers, chocolates, for fine wine, a coat hanger, and the number of your local women's refuge. That joke can kind of go either way. I'll give it that. But Nick, take notes. You know, admittedly, I think that's the thing, because you know, it was all the rage when it's all the thing when I was a kid. You know, like don't, you know, you must learn the Cornish language. It's your heritage. It's all of this kind of thing. You must learn the Cornish language. I think the English language is a much more sensible language than the Cornish language. The Cornish language died out for a reason. For example, English has plurals. And this is brilliant. The Cornish language doesn't have plurals at all. If you want to say I want to buy 3 lamps, you have to say I want to buy 3 lamps. And you know, I think that, you know, English much more sensible, because English, you know, realises that there is a big difference between some pussies and some pussy. As every Cornish cat sanctuary has found out to its disruption. I think it is very much time to bring on our first act. He is an absolutely lovely bloke. It is the extremely tall Mr. Danushka. I think we may. Wonderful. Hello. Well, welcome back. Second half. Something funny at 5 below. Stuff. That's running out of things to talk about. I might talk to you quickly about the fact that my siblings are amazing. I have 4 siblings. I have 3 sisters and a brother. And my God, currently my little brother has started. He's got Xbox Live. We've not seen him since. He comes down for meals occasionally. But his the best thing is we uncovered a new side to my brother that I never realised. My brother is a foul-mouthed little thing. Really, he's awful. Like when we hear him talking to people, he's just really horrible to them. And my sister was remarking on this in the kitchen the other day, and she just turns to my mum, because my mum's really sort of security conscious about it, like, oh well, it's on the internet, I don't know people, all this stuff. She just turns to her and goes, look, I know you told him to pretend to be someone different, but you never told him to pretend to be a dick. I think she has a point. No, my younger sister is incredibly gullible, and it's amazing. She is my hero for this. We once managed to convince my sister that broken biscuits were actually called Brocken biscuits because they were from Brocken in Germany. And she believed us for about 3 months. Mum, when are we getting some more of those Brocken biscuits in? By then the whole family was in and it was amazing. Although that is literally nothing compared to what she did more recently. My sister went to Germany on a school trip. And oh my God, it was incredible. My sister went to Germany on a school trip to Munich, and she unfortunately doesn't speak much German. And Mama managed to mistake the word for thank you, which is actually danke, and she thought it was Dachau. Now, Dachau is the German concentration camp to which thousands of people were killed, and my sister went around cheerily saying this to everyone in Germany. Get something Dachau! And I think that it is a testament to the fact that the German people do have a sense of humour that not one Munich resident bothered to correct her. Now I heard this and I laughed at this for about 4 days. But my little sister is my favourite, but my little sister, I share a room with my little sister, and she's 8, and she's incredible. She's really smart, she wants to be an astrophysicist. She's absolutely brilliant. And, but she does have occasional lapses. Like, one example of what my sister's like, she told me that she doesn't like being called cute. She's fed up with being called cute, she would much prefer feisty, thank you. Which is just fantastic. But she said the other day she wanted to know something, and I said, well, why don't you put it in on Wikipedia? You know, always a good time to start getting, you know, kids into knowledge. You know, and she goes, okay, I'm going to click on English because I speak English. Okay, do you speak any other languages? speaks really hard French. Okay, how much French do you speak? Half. Which currently puts her at a much better position in French than my other sister is in German, so you know. Okay, I think it's time for your proper first act, the second half. This guy is absolutely incredible, and we know him only by the name of Owen Hughes. Now,